Welcome back to the show. We got a great one lined up for you. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow us on X, YouTube, and digperspectives.com for exclusive content. Right now, $3.33 trillion market cap for crypto. The market's off 0.2%, but XRP's out for a jog this morning. Overnight, too, by the way. Bitcoin, 96,600 plus. Ethereum, 2,600 plus. XRP back at the number 3 spot, $2.71. We're up 10.3 on the 24-hour and 11.8 on the 7-day. How about that? Range of price between 242 and 277. Oh, yeah. We'll take a look at some charts before we get out of here. Right now, I want to tell you about this. It's XRP Las Vegas. Look at all the incredible people that are going to be coming, and there's more to be announced, ladies and gentlemen. Cody Carbone, Christian Carlo, Brad Garlinghouse, Simon McLaughlin, Dr. Chris Brummer, Kevin Maloney, Stephen McClurg, Austin King, Mark Otto, Nancy Beaton, Keith Grossman, George Gregos Vlachos from Axelar, Dom and Phil Kwok from EZA. Oh my goodness. Bitwise, Matt Hogan. We've got Boone Bergman going to be there from Web3 Industries, and so many more. And let me just show you just some of the sponsors, because there's even more sponsors. This thing is really, really turning into something we can all be extremely proud of. Look at all the amazing sponsors here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at them all. We are so grateful that we are going to bring you guys First Ledger, XRP Cafe. You know, that's where it started for me. I started planning this a year ago at the after party of last year's conference. You don't believe me? You ask Adam from XRP Cafe and First Ledger. He'll tell you. He's the gentleman I talked to. And he's been here since day one planning it, and I'm grateful for him and everyone else that is involved. We have so much in store for you. You're going to love it. Get your tickets, XRPLasVegas.com. Don't wait. Let's get into this. Breaking right now, Crypto.com will be adding those XRP futures contracts today. Happy Valentine's Day, and happy Valentine's Day to my amazing Valentine. She's the most incredible person in the world. I'm so grateful to have her in my life. Mrs. Backup, I love you very much, and happy Valentine's Day. Let's get into this. Another Ripple partner, Al Rayyan Bank, based in Qatar, has tapped financial software provider Finastra to enhance its Islamic financial services. We know that XRP falls under Sharia law. We know that there are amazing relationships with Finastra and Ripple, and it goes beyond in the MENA and Middle East region. Super exciting to see this, just as well as seeing this. A Ripple partner, London, has emerged as the largest customer base for customers using the Send app platform by Flutterwave, the African paytech. This is the kind of stuff that's going on around the world while we're focused heavily, hyper-focused here at home to get the legislation we so need so badly here. Take a look at this. And Ripple pushing to get a uniform delivery of the asset XRP. This is so needed and so overdue. Shout out to Ripple for making it a point to tackle it. Ripple formally requests the use of XRP for the digital asset, getting that clarification and saying to all of the exchanges around the world, don't use Ripple, don't use Ripple XRP, don't use just Ripple. The correct spelling and the correct figure to show is XRP for XRP. Ripple is a company separate of that. That is where we need to get, and getting that uniformity and clarity around all the exchanges in the world. And then we need to start with the media houses, so that way the TV analysts, news analysts can start using the proper terminology too. And most of them know the right answer and don't do it. Well, that's another topic. Nonetheless, Brian Armstrong says 10% of global GDP, gross domestic product, by 2030 will be crypto-based. That's 10 trillion plus headed our way. And obviously spell correct made it out instead of our. Love that for me, you know, Jesus. You know, some days I can't talk like yesterday morning, and now it looks like I can't spell either, which I'm not the best speller, but in this particular instance, it was a spell correct. So just wanted to clarify that. Actually, what he says here is that if you look, as of 2023, the total GDP globally, gross world product here is basically 105 trillion. So that would put us 10 plus trillion in the way of tokenization in just the next 5 years in a car loan. It's an amazing number. Now listen to what Charles Hoskinson says here about getting that kind of adoption.
They're so excited about the markets. They think the markets are going to go parabolic, you know, because you look at it, you got sovereign wealth funds coming in and buying crypto. You got basically the U.S. government saying it's going to start holding Bitcoin, and they're going to get that passed. Stablecoin legislation is going to get done within 100 days. All the markets are going to open up. Big companies like Microsoft and Google will come in. Apple will come in and create cryptocurrency wallets because they legally can do this. XAI is going to have a largest cryptocurrency wallet in the world right now, 500 million people. They're going to flip the switch there in a little bit. Real world assets are entering the crypto space. $20 trillion on the institutional side is going to come into crypto, and those markets are going to merge. So all the institutional guys, and by the way, they are the degens of degens.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. And they're going to be coming in hard. And then take a look at this. Could XRPLedger become a SIFMU, a systemically important financial market utility, if XRP makes it to a U.S. strategic reserve? Well, I did ask Grok. Come on in. Thank you, Michael Branch, and thank the people for writing up an article on that. I just got curious about it because we know that we're so close to finding out that XRP may in fact be in a strategic reserve, and it makes sense to me. So I asked, would that help it become a SIFMU? The answer is quite interesting. If XRP were added to a strategic reserve stockpile alongside of significant U.S. assets like oil and gold, it would potentially increase the systemic importance of the XRP ledger in several ways. But this alone would not automatically make it systemically important financial market utility or a SIFMU. Here's why. I won't read the whole thing, but I'm going to give you enough of this to know. Systemic importance for an entity to be designated as a SIFMU or a SIFME, which would be a market infrastructure, which I think is more appropriate for this title, it must play a critical role in the functioning of the financial markets. Really? Where its disruption could lead to a systemic risk. Really? Being included in a strategic reserve might highlight XRP's economic importance or potential as a reserve asset, but it doesn't necessarily mean XRPLedger would take on functions akin to those of current SIFMUs, like clearing and settlement of financial transactions at a scale where failure would destabilize markets. And it goes on, it talks about the SEC case, and it goes on, it makes wonderful points. But what it's saying here is it's saying basically, because it's not playing a critical role at this juncture inside the financial markets in the necessary way of like clearing and settlement, then it doesn't necessarily make it systemically important unless those things are a real factor. Okay, I'll play. Will you? Breaking. XRP DRs, depository receipts, created to help the Depository Trust Clearing Corporation settle $2 quadrillion every year. Lock in. You think when they get this up and running, that this would constitute exactly what Grok's talking about? Using XRP DRs, which are securities created so the people settling with the DTCC can have access to exposure to XRP without holding it directly. And they could deal with XRP DRs, depository receipts, because they are security instruments used to settle security products, which means they could have access to this XRP security product that gives us the ability to settle inside the securities regulatory framework of the DTCC and the agencies that are overseeing it. That's exactly what this is, okay? And it is super exciting to know that this product right here could bring this answer into play. Because if they do help settle and they phase it in and this product becomes very attractive to the people at the DTCC, then you could say, well, it is a very, very critical role in functioning of the financial market, especially in the way of clearing and settlement, because that's exactly what this product with XRP is designed to do for over $2 $2 quadrillion. Then think of this. Ondo Finance just announced recently that they have tokenized UST bills on the XRP ledger. Let's put that at scale. You think that could be critical to the financial system? I do. Or how about this? The date to go live is not March anymore for FedNow. They're saying it's like June or July. I think it's July now. You think using Ripple's technology and XRP in that technology could qualify as a financial system that, or a critical role to a financial system? I think it could. I don't think we're far away from it being a very real conversation. I really, really don't. That XRP could play such a vital role inside the financial system once we have legislation for stablecoins and a market infrastructure bill clearing the way for financial institutions and the Degans of Wall Street, as Charles Hoskins said, to come on in. That's what I think. And I think that's exactly what we're watching. And I think that's why a lot of the people in this space that have been attacking all of us for believing this for years have shut up. Analysts like Egg Rag Crypto say anything for XRP between 2 and 340 is just noise. Because the truth is, what we're really waiting for is the market cap to come in and do what it did back in 2017, 2018, and the rise of the market cap for crypto to do what it did again in 21. And here we are in front of this. Could we see it run up and hit that top of that channel again like it's done 2 times previously? Because if it does, it takes us to a $10 trillion market cap. And as I've said, the question really is for me, how much of that 10 trillion, should we reach that level, ends up in XRP market cap? Trillion and a half, we start getting $20, $30 and above. It's amazing what can happen. And then you think about the amount of inflows that could be coming in every day. And that can move price all on its own too. Super exciting time we're in. We're going into the Freedom Zone. By the way, you can now join the Freedom Zone for the same price that you joined it at the Patreon, but I've gotten a lot of messages about people saying, hey, I just don't want to join a different platform. I love what you do. I want to be in it. So now we're making it available. You can subscribe to the Freedom Zone right on YouTube. Just click the subscribe button for the same amount of money, and you will start to receive the Freedom Zone content, the extra content, and the Google ad-free videos with no Google ads. Yes, indeedy. I hope you will join us. We're going into the Freedom Zone right now, ladies and gentlemen. Don't mess around. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. You're going to want to be in here. Come on in. All right, welcome back.